Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I have a super simple birthday card for you, but this is one for a chap. So, although that is a sort of floral bit in the background, it's not. I've made it just look like messy paint splats. And using that paper, oh, the name's just fallen out of my head. Oh, that's ridiculous. I've just looked it up and now I can't remember. Artistically inked. Well, that's the stamp set anyway, total cheat. But anyway, it's from that suite, and there's lots of pinks in it and there's florals, but there's also just this wonderful sort of marbling with gold in it. So, didn't want to use the same paper in the same colour, so I've pulled out this one, and you can see I've taken chunks off it before. I'm aiming to get that section onto the back of my card, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it literally start to finish. Okay, don't worry about the measurements. I work in International A4, which means that I work in metric when I'm card making. Like I say, please don't worry. I'm not going to give you any measurements. You're going to follow my method. So I'm cutting a piece of cardstock in half and then I'm scoring it in half. And so I know what this base measurement is, and I want a chunk out of the middle that's 1/2 centimetre shorter and narrower. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm going to trim down there first. I'm less likely going to want that bit, but I am really going to, I'm going to mostly want this section here, I think. Let's just hope I got that right. I did. So that's my base layer that's coming onto here. Okay, so I've got that nice sort of rippled, beautiful granny apple green. It's probably heading a bit more towards pear pizzazz than anything. Okay, then I've got another layer here, which is the same shade as the base card that you can see just around the edge, and then I've got white on top. So I'm going to measure this up because I can't remember what I did it at. Oh, okay, I know what I did. So for my base of this, I cut my paper 3 centimetres shorter and narrower. Sorry, 3 centimetres shorter and narrower. So looking at about an 1.25 inches. So 1, 2, 3. So that's, why did that not cut? Probably need to clean my grooves. Let's do that. So to clean the edge, that track, you just take the corner of your piece of cardstock and swipe down. Okay, and then whisper white to go over it. That needs to be a further 1/2 centimetre shorter and narrower. So if this one was 3 centimetres shorter and narrower than that, this one is going to be 3.5. So 1, 2, 3.5. Oh, doesn't want to cut. Okay, and then finally, my birthday greeting. I'm going to measure this. So I'm going to make mine that wide by that. And again, I'm still sticking with the same method of that 1/2 centimetre difference so that my borders are always the same. What you determine for your first set of measurements will be the rule, so to speak, for everything after that. So if I shift all of those bits out of the way, this is all I need now. Let me just burnish that. So that's my base card. That's my layer over the top. That's my next layer, and that one over the top. And you can see quite clearly there, actually, I've got that same border, and then this one exactly the same all the way around. Righty-ho, let's get stamping. So this is the flower that's here, and it's less like a flower and more like a splat. And I'm going to pull in Granny Apple Green. Oh, it's a bit darker, this ink. That's okay. And just randomly stamp. And like I say, it's about the splat more than anything. And then that happy birthday, I'm going to line it on my grid paper. I really, really, really hope I get this lined up straight. Fingers crossed, everybody. Oh, happy girl. I got it straight. And then after that, let's just start layering. So seal on there. Oops. My stamped area into this one. My designer series paper layer onto this one. And another layer into the middle there. And then this one I'm going to do dimensionals on. And just again, just check I've got the card the right way up. Happy birthday. Onto there. 2 simple guy cards. I mean, they could be for a girl as well, or, you know, just for anybody you want to give it to, but just, I wanted to do something not too difficult. I've got, oh goodness me, I've got so many birthdays coming up. I've got Oliver's in the middle of April, I've got Jack's at the end of April, and then 3 days after that I've got Chris's at the beginning of May. We've got our own anniversary coming up, and then my middle 2 boys, so my oldest 2 boys are both in April. Sorry, my eldest and my youngest, they're in April, and then my middle 2 boys literally bookend August. So one's the last day of July and the other one is the first day of September. It's just birthdays everywhere. And then I've got my nephew, his birthday. When's his? His is May as well. Lots of birthdays, and I'm just dominated by men. So simple, effective. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.